What is up, YouTube? This is your boy, Red Death to the motherfucking animations, man. And before we really start talking about Boruto, right? Because, man, dude, I was reading Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, chapters 2 and, 1 and 2, and it got me wondering, like, yo, how did Boruto get this strong in his base in only 2 years or whatever? So I did my thing, I did my little research. But before we get into that, I'm gonna need y'all guys, I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers to like, comment, and subscribe. Because if you don't do that shit, I'm gonna fuck your mama. Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna fuck your mama, nigga. Yeah. So you better like, comment, and subscribe, boy. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, motherfuckers. Oh. Yeah, I can't hear you try. Anyway, bitches. So yeah, we're talking about Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, how Boruto got stronger. So after doing some research, right, I now understand why Kishimoto had to do what he had to do to make this base Boruto literally like, bro, and this video is gonna have spoilers because originally I was gonna make this video after Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 1 came out. But, I wanted to do a little bit of waiting before I talk about things. So I wanted to wait until Chapter 2 dropped. And I read the chapter early. But the translations are like, they might not be what they're going to be like when the official chapter drops. So also beware of that. I'm just going based off translations from what I've seen. They might not be the best translations, but I'm trying my best. And I'm looking at the panels and stuff like that. So let's get it. Anyways, so yeah, basically, here's the thing about Boruto. He's not like Haruki. Boruto is already like, he's part Uzumaki and part Hyuga. He has diluted Utsutsuki genes in his bloodstream before even getting the karma. And then I think, now we don't know when Boruto got the Jogan. Maybe he got the Jogan, maybe he was born with the Jogan, maybe not. But that also is like a special Utsutsuki eye as per what Urashiki said in the anime, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that time travel stuff that they did in Boruto anime, that was some stuff that Kishimoto wrote on the side. I don't know. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments section and I'll totally understand. Anyways, but now that we got that stuff out the way, right? Now we throw in the karma that was bestowed upon Boruto, after Kawaki basically killed him. Okay? Now let's get right into that. So we don't know. Okay, so basically, we know exactly how much, right? We know exactly how much of the karma Momoshiki converted into Boruto's cells after Boruto lost a lot of his body from Kawaki impaling his chest. And man, that sounded gay. Like, come on, bro. Y'all know what I meant when I said that. Bro, come on, bro. Like, y'all know I'm not gay. Like, come on. Anyways, oh. Anyways. Okay, anyways. Yo. So basically, right, what happened was, so now that we know that, I think that Boruto, he has like in his base form, like he's like around 18% Utsutsuki. Now, because like the Uchiha and the Senju and Uzumaki, like because these clans by extension the Kaguya clan, right? because these clans like they have diluted Utsutsuki genes, like they're from Kaguya, who gave birth to Hagoromo and Hamura, but like that was like a long time ago, and their genes have been well over diluted. So for all we know, the average Uchiha, Hyuga, Uzumaki, Senju, like they were like maybe less than 1% Utsutsuki. I don't know. I don't know. But now Boruto's already like 18% Utsutsuki in his base form. You know, that might even be more than 18%. I'm just saying, like, the amount of karma that Momoshiki had to work with in order to keep Boruto from, like, permanently, like, just being gone, like, killed. It was around 18%, you know. And I low-key speculate like, when Boruto and Kawaki, like, before that whole, 18% tobacco happened, what I just talked about before, I kind of speculate that whenever Boruto and Kawaki, they go into, Karma V1, that is like damn near the equivalent to Boruto's base post Kawashiki, Borushiki fight. Because why I say this is because, like, when Kawaki fought Boruto a second time after Kawaki kind of figured out that Momoshiki is still around, Boruto was still in his base form when Kawaki was spamming his dojutsu and legit, you know what I'm saying? Kawaki was legit also using his scientific ninja tool, which can literally take a Rasengan or take the full brunt of the Rasengan without destroying Kawaki's real arm and things like that. So let me talk about why these things really matter. Hold on. So like, look, why these things matter is because, like, basically we've seen the difference between Boruto's base and Boruto when using Karma V1. Yet we see base Boruto literally damn near on equal footing with Kawaki. He even was able to react to the I don't know what they call it, Daikokutin, like them little cubes and all that, right? Now, people don't talk much about this feat. You know how heavy those cubes are? You know how heavy those things are? I know that Kawaki only summoned one when Ishiki summoned like a dozen of those things. But that's because, like, it's kind of obvious that the more spokes that you have in, like, your Dharmagon, the more cubes you can summon at a time. So because pre-time skip Kawaki only unlocked like 4 to 5 spokes in the end, he was only able to summon like maybe 1 or 2 cubes at a time, So that's why. But obviously, Boruto probably would have been able to avoid the cubes if Kawaki summoned like dozens of them at a time, because Boruto can't possibly run out, like, get out of the way out of all those cubes in time. He might, get away from like 2 to 3 cubes and then get hit by the fourth while they're all falling at the same time. It's all a matter of all these little factors and whatnot. So you got to also understand that, and yeah, like literally. And then when Boruto used Karma V1, he did a massive Rasengan. The only other time you've seen Boruto do a massive Rasengan was when, Kawaki, like, Boruto and Kawaki used V1 against Boro, and their karmas purposely resonated on contact and things like that. That was the last other time Boruto used a massive. So that's what I'm saying. Base Boruto at that base Boruto during that Kawaki fight was already like around 18%. Now you're gonna add another 18%. Now Boruto is like 36% Utsutsuki in that moment, which makes sense why he's able to just push out a massive Rasengan, like just and overpower Kawaki's scientific ninja tool. So I had to get this out. Like this isn't like the main topic of the video. I just had to get that part clear because the thing about this, right? Uchiha and Hyuga and all these guys, you notice how like Uchiha and the Hyuga, they have this genius, and it's why a lot of people in the clan are very strong, even if they're not like Sasuke, who's a reincarnation. Why they're so strong is because they have a little semblance, like a little resemblance to genius and whatnot. And like I said, these same kinds of clansmen, Uchiha, Senju, Hyuga, all these guys, they're less than 1% at the very least of Utsutsuki. So now imagine Boruto, who's at least 18% Utsutsuki in his base form, now trying to learn and train and adapt. So that means that little 18% of Boruto and pre-time skip wasn't much, but the thing is, if an Uchiha given time can literally become Jonin Kage level with the little genius they have, imagine a 18% Utsutsuki. So Boruto using 18% Utsutsuki is training his ass off for at least a year or 2 years to get special abilities and whatnot. Let me tell you why this is something to think about. This is a part of the video where I'm actually going to be like talking about the actual chapter and what exactly happened in that chapter. So if y'all don't want to hear spoilers, you know what I'm saying, this is your time to click out the video, because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to see nothing in the comment section talking about some, oh my god, why the fuck did you fucking spoil this? Listen, if after this y'all niggas got a problem with me spoiling, listen, bro, bro, y'all can suck my dick, all right? Like y'all can suck my balls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, anyways, but let's get back to this. So basically, what happened in the chapter, right? This is all off the dome, so you know what I'm saying. I love the chapter though. So what happened was basically, what you call? Okay, so it continues off from chapter 2. This is chapter 3, and it continues off chapter. So basically, what happened is that Boruto begins to use his new Rasengan, Usuhiko, or whatever. And Code, so Boruto is just walking towards Code looking like he really gonna be standing on business, fucking Boruto standing on business. Like, bro, y'all understand. I highly encourage y'all to read this chapter when it comes out officially. You know what I'm saying? But basically, as soon as Boruto and Code kind of like meet up, like get closer and all that, pause. The Uzuhiko, you know what I'm saying, it starts to swirl around Code's arm as Code begins to start swinging with his little claws, you know what I'm saying? The claws don't even do shit no more. Like, Code stay getting bitched, bro. Code, man. Code, you gotta do better, man. Like, Coach, bro, this man Code legit got bitched by base Boruto. Like, damn, yo, Boruto is really that nigga, bro. Like, basically, at first the Uzuhiko, it swirled around Code and all that. And then Code, like, he's confused. Like, what the hell is this swirly stuff? I don't know if the swirly stuff is chakra or if it's wind or if it's both. I don't even know. That's why I can't wait for either an explanation from whoever made the manga, like the artist, Ikimoto or Kishimoto who wrote the manga, right? Either I can't wait for an explanation, an official one, or if I want to see how the anime ends up depicting this scene years later when it starts to get adapted, But basically, right, Code starts launching himself, but as Code is doing that, for some reason it looks like Boruto just effortlessly like moved out the way of the attack, but Cole doesn't think it's dodging or some other thing. It doesn't look like he's using code. Cole says it doesn't look like Boruto is dodging or using clone jutsu. So what I think it is I'm gonna explain why I'm gonna think. basically what I think it is basically Code is seeing things, but it's not genjutsu. It's more, the jutsu is messing up Code's sense of direction and things like that, and its equilibrium and things like that. Let me explain why, because later on in the fight, like Boruto stops playing around, he just shoves, I think it's chakra inside Code's body or whatever, and Code can't even stand up. It's like when you're in a roller coaster and you just got out the roller coaster, you get all dizzy. Boruto basically explains that he's using, I think that he explained that, because like right now I'm not even reading the chapter, I'm just going off what I remember. So basically Boruto, like, he's spinning chakra and it's spinning as fast as the planet. Now, I don't know if Boruto meant the planet or the rotational speed of a star. Cause Japanese and all that, I'm not a translator. I don't, there's some translators that's saying Boruto, some saying something about the planet. There's other translators saying that Boruto is talking about a star. So we just gotta wait for the official things and whatnot. I'm gonna trust the official, like Manga Plus or whatever. But basically, yeah, bro. And then so the first half, as what Boruto said, the first half of this stuff was the actual spinning of the. I'm gonna just call it chakra. The spinning of the chakra outside Code's body. And then I guess the other 50% is when Boruto is shoving chakra inside Code. And this part is spooky. Boruto said like this jutsu is semi-permanent. Like it doesn't just go away unless like the earth itself stops spinning or he releases the jutsu, which is very frightening because Boruto was surprised Code just didn't die instantly from that attack. The death is gonna happen slowly, kind of like poison, but it's not poison. So basically, I think that Boruto actually used the planet's chakra, or he uses all. Though I don't believe he used the Earth's chakra, because the thing about later on in this chapter, let me explain this part after I'm done. Spoiling the whole chapter, because there's some arguments that I have to make for this, but basically, as Code is getting folded and Boruto gives Code one last chance to just stop being a dickhead and fucking stop letting his pride get to his head. He's trying to let Code help him, but Code doesn't want to listen. Code is talking about I'm still gonna kill you. I'm not telling you shit. All Boruto wants is for Code to tell him where the Ten Tails is at, the real Ten Tails, not these little clog rhymes. He wants to know where the real Ten Tails is at so he can do his thing, but Code doesn't want to say. Code would rather die, I guess. Code would rather die than tell Boruto a simple thing. But but then this when Kaoki kind of messes everything up. He jumps in the fight, and I think that he aimed for Boruto, but Boruto got out of the way or whatever. And Boruto tried to calmly tell Kaoki, "Yo, don't get involved. I'm handling something." He tried to tell Kaoki that don't get involved. He's just standing on business. But as usual, Kaoki is not trying to listen. So Code uses that as a chance to escape. This is probably this part right here is going to be one of the most surprising parts of the chapter. It seems that Boruto can summon toads now. So it's kind of obvious that Koji trained Boruto. Boruto might even have Sage mode, I'm going to save that for a little part of the video because it all ties into what I'm about to argue about later on. So, yeah, and we see that the Ten Tails in the other dimension, it looks like a shell of its former self. No pun intended. You know how the little Ten-Tails husk from Shippuden and all that stuff. Yeah. And no, I'm not logging out. That was a good joke. Like, comment, subscribe. Damn it, fucking dick. Not playing. Anyways, um, so yeah, and then so it looks like it's all shriveled up. For some reason, why Code put a claw grime on its eye, which is weird, but maybe it has to do with the Renegon that one claw grime had in chapter two. I don't know, but yeah, but that was very interesting. I'm not even gonna cap. Um, yeah, man, y'all have no idea how crazy this shit is, man. Oh man, so so basically, like you know how Koji spied on Jigen when he was fighting Naruto and Sasuke in the other dimension with a toad. Boruto is doing the same thing. He's using a toad that is kind of like surveilling what's going on in the dimension, and it's being and its vision is connected with a toad in that is on Boruto, you know, at this very moment, and it's telling Boruto everything that's going on. So I do really wonder what's going to happen next chapter, because like the chapter ended in this really cool panel, really well drawn and detailed. Ikimoto's improving, but one thing that now, like, let me tell you guys some things about this. Boruto has a certain hand sign, and I'm not I'm not a hand sign expert, but that hand sign looks very familiar. From what I remember, I could be wrong. Isn't that hand sign like something that shinobi do when they're about to head out? Like when they're about to use teleportation jutsu, like body flicker, like they're just gonna. It's kind of like what happened with Gara when he was trying to face Lee in the tuning exams. I think he did that same hand sign, and he just suddenly appeared in the middle of the stadium battleground, whatever you want to call it. Isn't that the hand sign that shinobi do when they're just about to so it's very interesting. I wonder if that's what Boruto is doing. Like he's not trying to fight Kaoki. He's not trying to talk to Himawari or Shikadai or whoever just pulled up with Kaoki. He's not trying to do none of that. So I think that, bro, he's not even trying to fight Kaoki. Like he got bigger fish to fry than to deal with Kaoki shit. So, but I do wonder what's gonna happen after that. Is Code gonna die? You know what I'm saying? Is Code really gonna die? Is Boruto gonna spare him? Is Code gonna do this and that? I have my little speculations about that. But yeah, so this was it. This was the whole chapter. And I still encourage you guys to look at the official chapter for plenty of reasons that I already stated. Just support the official release. Don't just depend on spoilers. I'm going to just be real. You know what I'm saying? You're lame if you don't depend on the official release. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. So, y'all niggas thought I was going to state the argument at the end of this video for real? Y'all must not know me. Y'all must not know me. I'm not doing that shit. But I'll tell you this. I'm going to save these arguments for when the actual chapter drops. One of the main reasons is because, why am I making arguments based off of dialogue that, is might not be properly translated? Wouldn't I want to wait for the official release before I actually make my argument so that, I know what I'm talking about, So, but if y'all are interested, if y'all really like this video and y'all showed love, support, like, comment, subscribe, tune in for when I'm going to talk about the official release, which it might come out literally on the 19th, and I might make a video that same day. Maybe, and it might drop that same day at the earliest. At the very earliest, it might come out hours after this video comes out. So y'all just gotta be on the lookout. If y'all want to be on the lookout, turn on notification bells after subscribing, and do your thing. So, yeah, this is your boy, Red to the death to the animals, and I am signing out. Peace.